Hello everyone, once more. So we have the new Draconic Stones, and a lot of people are still finding out how it works, what's the best way to deal with it. So I will try to break it down a little bit so it's easier to understand and you can make the right decisions. So the first thing is how to get them. You can go here in your Dragon Lair straight to offerings. You have the golden shards. They give the level 2 stones, obviously the better ones. And then you have the silver ones to get the level 1 stones. First of all, the first time you do it, you get one for free. Then you can also get 10 silver ones from the Spire. And in the honor pass that is going on now, you have some silver ones for free, and if you upgrade you can get some of the gold ones also. Also from the chests, if you are lucky, you can always have some dropping from the chest, but I must say they are pretty rare, kind of like they always are when something new comes around. Then how to work with them. So you go to your dragon, and you can see here the Draconic Stones, and you can fill them in here. So for the stones, it's very important that basically you have two different things they do. The first one are the skills that help, and the second one are the stats. So I will break it down separately because it's actually two completely different things. So first, the stats. Obviously, they add to your normal stats. The level 1 gems obviously are less than the level 2, and then you have the ones here, the exquisite gems stones, they are better than the normal ones. So to give an example here, this is a normal one, so already a pretty good one. You will also see that you have the normal plain white ones. They are the least, so you will see they are somewhere between 15 and 30% stats. The colored ones, they are a little bit higher. Then you have the level 1 exquisite. They are about double from the normal ones. And then you have the level 2. They are pretty good. And then in the level 2 you also have exquisite ones, which I can't show you yet. So that's for stats. Also, you can upgrade them. You can see the +1 here. That's when I upgraded. This was when I was testing. I guess in the long run, it's better to only upgrade the level 2 ones, because in the end, those are the ones that you will be using most. So to upgrade, you go to the Smith emblem here, and then you can choose, this is the experience, or whatever it's called, that you can use. So you see here, to upgrade this one to level 2, it's more than 2k, so that's quite a lot. To upgrade the first level, it's about 800, so it's best to wait for that. So you can pick stones individually here, or you can dismantle bunches. So for instance, this one are the level 1 stones, the plain ones. These are the level 1, the colored ones, and then these are the exquisite ones. So this is important to choose the right ones, but also know that they will dismantle all the colored stones. So as you can see, you have different setups. So it's important that you log them before you start dismantling, or for starters, I would advise just to get the plain ones dismantled and keep the colored ones. I will tell you later why in the skills. Then a good way to pick your lineup is to compare the stats. So for instance, here I have a green level 2. You can see I have another one here. Here you see the total stone power. And you can see here that it's stronger than this one. So that's an easy way to compare the stats. Of course, you also see the different stats here and if they are stronger or worse than the other one. So that's just numbers. Of course, it's also interesting to watch where the stats are. So for instance, this one has infantry attack. Your infantry is just for defense or mainly for defense. So defense and health are important, but infantry attack is less important. And it's lacking the bow attack. And that's why here you see this one does have the bow attack, and the defense for infantry and the health is higher. So this is basically a better stone to have for battling. So that's the best way you can compare them, and of course you can switch them straight from this also. So you just select the ones in your lineup, then choose the one you want to compare in your list, and just compare, and you can switch them if you think they are better. Okay, that's the part for the stats. Then the next thing is the skills. You can see them here. Basically, the big lines are the combat skills. They mostly require the red gems or stones. The economy skills, mostly the green ones, and the development, mostly the blue ones. You can use different lineups, so that's interesting to use those efficiently. So what I basically did was, this is my battle setup. If I switch to the second one, it's more the economy setup. And then the blue one is the last one. So you can see the different skills. These are unlocked. This one hasn't met the requirements, so I can't activate it. So you see here, I need 60 of the blue stones. I only have 40. So I can't choose this one. That's one that I think is very useful in the development, because it gives training speed. I won't go through all the different skills, but you gotta have a look at it and see what you think is interesting, and base your lineups on that. Another one in the blue that I like a lot is this one. So this is a skill, because you have passive skills and you have skills that you need to activate. So you can see here the dragon around it. Those are ones that you need to activate. These ones are always activated. So for instance, this one is a green one, gives resource production. It's always activated, and you can also see here the different levels and their requirements. But so this one gives you some of the draconic chests. You can use it every day, every 24 hours, 23 hours. Costs 100 mana, I will show you later. And it gives some of the chests with some gifts. It's kind of like noble chests, but then basically for the draconic stuff. So you can get some level 1 stones. You can get some of the silver shards to summon the level 1 stones, and you get some experience. It's not much, but everything helps. And because there aren't many ways to get them, it's a good thing to have. Then another interesting skill is this one. This gives you a chance to drop those chests also from doing barbs and monsters. So I have it activated in my main lineup, because this is the lineup I usually have activated, and this way if I do monsters, or barbarian camps, I have a chance to drop some of the chests also. So it's a little extra every day. The other ones mostly production or speed ups for building research or to reduce the cost. So then the battle ones. So this one just gives some extra stats for your troops. You can see the higher you activate it, the more troops that will get above. Then this one compares your total power of stones or the element power with the ones of your opponent, and if it's higher, then you get a nice boost over your opponent. And then the most important skill of all, I think, is this Breath of Fire. It's kind of like the Rain of Fire skill, but then this one is extra and it gives just plain extra kills. So I have it to level 3 now, and I will surely report. So I have some reports from this event, some battle reports in this one. So here you see I kill 700k troops. 50k of that is from the Breath of Fire skill, so it's not a bad number. Of course, it's quite expensive to cast, so it costs 500 mana. It lasts for 30 minutes, and if you have enough mana, you can immediately cast it again for another 30 minutes because the cooldown is the same. But as you can see, you only have 1k mana, so you can do it 2 times max after each other. Except, of course, we all know KoA, they always want money. So you can buy extra mana for cash, of course. But for normal players, it's just 2 times limit, and then we'll have to wait a couple of hours to cast it again. And then you see here you can directly change between the different setups and then cast the other skills if you want, and go back to your other setups pretty quick. So that's a good way to switch fast without going to your Dragon Lair. Okay, I think that's about it for Draconic Stones. Hopefully it helps a little bit getting around, and good luck in the battle. Bye.